Today I'm going to be ranking every Gen 8 shiny Pokemon. This video is purely based on the shiny Pokemon itself and not the ability or the strength of the individual Pokemon. It would seem in the last video that I did upset some people, and that wasn't my intention. If you guys are new and you like this style of video, please let me know in the comments below. Let's get into the ranking. Generation 8, Sword and Shield, the Galar region. Their shiny Pokemon were actually really good. So even the starters were really good. They didn't really skimp out on this generation in my opinion. See, the Grookey line is decent. I think B for Grookey. Wacky, I'll put in B as well. Rillaboom, oh, that's tough. I really like the Grookey line. That was my first starter in Gen 8. I like Rillaboom. I never shiny hunted in Generation 8 because I'm very new to shiny hunting, but I think B tier to start off. We can move stuff around as we go. Scorbunny, I think I like the subtle change, so I'm gonna put it in oh man, this is tough. I don't want to upset people. That's the really big thing here. Scorbunny's gonna go B. It's evolutions though. I like the gray. Gray is really nice on Scorbunny, and oh my god, Raboot. There it is, Raboot. Oh, Sobble might be A as well. Sobble's a good shiny. I like it a lot. I like the pink little fringe it has on the top of his head. Drizzile kind of, it all has the same coloration, so let's just put them all in A. I think that is a good place for these guys. The Squirrels, Squirvet and Greedent. Again, I like this shiny. I think this is really good. So I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B. Everything like I said, this generation has some really cool shinies. So I'm trying to be a lot more open to putting things higher on the tier list. I was very tough on Gen 9. I'm not gonna lie. And it's probably because I was recording it much earlier in the morning than I am now, and I was kind of in a bad mood when I recorded the video. Not an excuse, just kind of giving you guys a look at these. These are all coming up are so good. Like, I enjoy this generation shiny Pokemon so much. It's gonna be hard to put anything in these tiers, I feel like. S plus, I have one for that, and we're gonna get to it eventually. Another A shiny. I love the yellow. It changes a lot, but then we get to the evolutions. Corvisquire and Corviknight, like this one's cool. We'll put Corvisquire in B. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. These aren't ranked in any way. Corviknight might be the first one that we put in D tier. Doesn't really change much. Doesn't do much for me. It's very hard to tell the difference. Blipbug is another one that's like, I don't think it changes all that much if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the original on screen next to it, but I don't think it changes all that much. I'm gonna put it next to Corviknight. But Dottler, ooh, that's a good shiny. That's an A tier shiny. I like that one. Orbeetle, I'm sorry, I have to. Like, I know they're pretty much the same, but like that dark purple with the little hints of like pink and lime green eyes, that is an S tier shiny. Ooh, Nickit and Thievul. This is a good shiny, man. God, Gen 8 is so good with shinies. This is so tough. This might be the toughest one. Oh man, A tier for both of them. These are so good. I didn't really, like I said, Generation 8 kind of came and went for me. I didn't finish Generation 8 until 2021. I know, right before Legends Arceus came out. Gossifleur, honestly, I don't remember what the original one looks like, so I'm just gonna put it in C. If I don't remember what the original looks like, I'm just gonna put it in C. What the hell is this? Eldegoss. I'll put in B. In A, I like the pink shiny. I like it. Ulu, that is the first S plus shiny. I like it. The black, just flipping the colors, amazing. Dubwool, I mean, it doesn't do it. It just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me. That's all there is to it. And there's no dislike for any of these Pokemon. I should make that very clear. I don't dislike very many Pokemon. There's a few that I don't like, but that's not going to affect tier list in any way, shape, or form. Choodle and Dreadnought. Choodle is an S shiny. It's an S shiny. I like it. And Dreadnought is an A shiny. All there is to it. Yamper and Boltund are, unfortunately, as much as I love these Pokemon, they're C tier shinies. Boltund it might be able to squeeze into B on a good day, but today, C tier. The Roly-Poly Carkol and Colossal. These names, I have not played Sword and Shield in such a long time. Roly-Poly, these are good shinies. I like the blue. It's very hard to decide where to put this. It's either going to be an A or B. I'll put them in A. I feel like a lot of people don't like these Pokemon, but at the same time, why not like these Pokemon? I mean, in fairness, never used them in the game. I'll make this very clear. 85% of these Pokemon I've never used in game. Let's just put that out there right now before people get really angry at me and give me more dislikes, which, by the way, disliking the video just gives me more engagement, so I probably just shouldn't do it at all. Just saying. Applin, S tier. Same with its evolutions. They're S tier. Like, obviously, I have a little bit of a bias for the green shinies because lime green is this shade of green is one of my favorite colors of all time. These shinies are awesome. The green shinies, that shade of green, very nice. Silly Cobra. These don't really do it for me. I don't like these Pokemon. These are the ones ones are some of the Pokemon that I do not like. Cramorant, H-A-A. It's an A. Notice, friends. Notice. F tier, nothing. Nothing yet. There will be very few in F tier. Because I want to give everyone the benefit I want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt that maybe in the Gen 9 video I was, again, very tough and I put some people's favorite Pokemon in the F tier. Not my intention. I don't want to make anyone upset. I just want to have some fun ranking Pokemon. Barracuda and Barraskewda. I always get these two confused. I mean, I don't really remember what the originals look like. I think they're orange, but I'm still gonna put them in C tier just to, you know, keep it honest. I don't know what these I don't remember what the originals look like. Toxel and Toxtricity. These are cool. They flip from pink to from purple to pink. They're cool. I'll put Toxel in A tier. These Toxtricity forms are cool as hell too. So I'll just put them all in both in A. Why not? Salazzle and Centiskorch. These don't change much. They have little blue hints. So these are gonna go in C tier as well. If they don't change that much, I'll just put them in C tier. Doesn't make them bad Pokemon. Doesn't make it a bad shiny. You know, some people like the really, really subtle shinies, and that's fine. I don't, particularly because of my eyesight problems. So that's where I'm coming from when I put stuff, you know, the Pokemon that don't change much into lower tiers. It's because I just can't see the colors very well. Clobbopus and Grapploct. These are cool too. I'll put Clobbopus in B, the Grapploct in A. Okay, moving right along to Sinistea and Poltegeist. Don't know the shinies, so when I don't know the shiny, like always, right here in C tier. Atena, Etrem, and Hatterene. I like them. Very subtle shiny, a little bit of a lighter pink tone, so let's go in B. I like these Pokemon. As a whole, the Atena line is really cool. Or yeah, the Atena. Impidimp. Now hold on a minute. Why is this here? This should be there. Impidimp is an S tier shiny. This whole line is S tier. My god. Grimmsnarl. There it is. Grimmsnarl could be A tier, but I'm gonna put an S tier just to, again, this evolution line is kind of weird here. Because there's some new evolutions for Gen 8 and new forms. Galarian, Zigzagoon, Linoon, and Obstagoon. Oh, talk about a good shiny. Are in fact S+ tier. Just off the first time I saw shiny Hisuian, shiny Galarian Zigzagoon, I was hooked. That's gonna be an eventual shiny hunt that I'm gonna have to do. All right, Galarian Berserker, or Meowth, excuse me, Galarian Meowth shiny is really cool, which again, Berserker should be here. I didn't make this tier list, I just found it on Google. I should make that clear as well. These are A tier. These are really cool shinies. Absolutely. Especially this one. Berserker? Just look at the colors on that. Like, what? Galarian Corsola. Or Cursula. Cursula? Or Corsola? I have to double check that and I'll put it on the screen, but he's, you know, middle of the road. B tier for Cursula and, Galarian Farfetch'd. It's kind of like the Kanto version. So put it in B. Middle of the road. Surfetch'd, middle of the road. Not really a fan of Surfetch'd at all. That's one of my least favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. But Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme. What a weird Pokemon. This is Galarian Mr. Mime. Good God. All right, time for Galarian Mr. Mime. This Pokemon is so weird. I'll just put it in C, and same with Mr. Rhyme. Kind of indifferent. Don't really have an opinion on it. Two of my favorite Generation 8 Pokemon, Phalanx. Now, I know I said pretty much the same coloration. Where's Galarian Weezing at? I'm gonna put that. There it is. This is pretty much the same color. But this is going in S tier because it's my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. So, the boys are... Oh god, I cut the... Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep, there we go. Now you guys can see all the S tier stuff. Stupid ass. There's the S tier now. So, everything's fixed. I'm a moron. Here you go. Pincurchin, B tier. Don't really care about the Pokemon. Shiny or not. Snom, A tier. Frostmoth, A tier. Stonejourner, A tier. Ice-Cube's Hey Arnold form, A tier. Regular form, A tier. As you can see, I really like Gen 8 Pokemon's shinies. This generation really killed it. Pokemon killed this one. No F tiers yet. Anyway, Indeedee. Right? I mean, it doesn't really do it for me. Pokemon as a whole. People like Indeedee. For me, you know? Morpeko. Again, shiny's not good. Pokemon is okay. I'm not rating the Pokemon, but I know what? I know people like Morpeko. I'll put it in C. Indifferent. Fun. That's just a cute Pokemon. I'm gonna put it in B. Paparaja doesn't change much. Well, you know what? We'll just stick it in B right next to its evolution. I try to keep the evolution lines all in one tier. So there's that. So we have to do this a little bit more for you guys, right? There we go. Now you guys can see what's coming up. Or the fossil Pokemon, which the names are all kind of arced and zapped Zap and Draco. So forgive me if I get one wrong, but we'll just go based on their shinies. This is Arctozolt. This one is cool. I like the black and purple with a little bit of white in there. Very nice. Same with this one. Arctovish and Arctobax. What? No, Arctobax is the... who cares? This one, yeah, I think all the fossils can go into B tier. These are cool. They're cool. I'm not going to go out of my way to shiny hunt them because that is and it's just not worth it for me. Duraludon shiny, again, like any pseudo legendary, unfortunately. Purple. You know what? It's actually a little bit better than I thought. We'll put it in A tier. I like that one. I had to second guess myself. Ooh, another one of my favorite Gen 8 lines. GP, Dracloak, and Dracozolt. Dragapult. Yeah, these are A tier. These are 8. Actually, these two are at A tier. Dragapult is S tier. Now we're to the final stretch, the legendaries of Galar region. I apologize for the mouse being weird. Jeez, here we go. I'm not sure what's happening. We'll just roll with it. Zacian's sword form, A tier. It's normal. It's I forget the form names. I'll be honest. Both Zacian forms are really cool. Same with Zamazenta. Actually, we'll leave them all in A tier. Leave them all in A tier. And Eternatus. Eternatus is really cool, but it's a shame that you can't get this without like hacking it in now since the event is over to get it. We'll put it in A tier. Here you go. That is Pokénick's Gen 8 tier list. Don't go too hard on me. If you guys want to see Gen 7, let me know. If the video does well, I'll put it out. But if it goes and gets as much hate as the last one did, I probably won't do it again. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.